it is your girl Chanel from C Hair Studio, and I am back with a little video here just to show you all how I made a couple of wigs over the weekend. Now, as you can see, I already had laid down the closure and everything, and it was kind of like spare the moment. So I'm like, you know what, let me take my camera out and let me just record a little bit, because I don't always record all the content and everything that I do for YouTube, but on like my social media platforms. So pretty much what I'm doing today is just constructing a few wigs. I don't know if this is the one that's for my daughter or the other one. I don't know which. I think this is the one for my daughter. She's going to be having an 8th grade dance coming up. So, and she'll be going off to high school, y'all. So she wanted to wear a wig, and we're going to hook her up. So I'm already trying to get everything prepared for her. But pretty much what you see me doing here is just laying down the closure. So whenever I lay down my closure, I know some people do it at the back of the head, like kind of like change the way that the cap is on, like from the back of the head. I start at the front of the head, and just kind of like lay it down with all my T-pins, even though I need to change the T-pins, you guys, because the T-pins, they kind of put holes in the lace and stuff, and I really don't like it, but that's what I had, so that's what I used. Please ignore my kids, y'all. If you are an entrepreneur or mompreneur and you have children, you already know how that go whenever you're trying to work and everything, and they be all in your camera coming to ask you 1,000, in one questions. All of a sudden they have all these questions and needs and stuff like that while you're working. So anywho, ignore, but you're going to see them. Anywho, pretty much here, this is how it looks, you guys. So I just kind of did a close-up for you to see how it looks, and I'm just pretty much going to work my way around and do the exact same thing that I did on the other side to the other side. So I'm going to start sewing the back of the cap down, and lace closure, whatever you want to call it. I said cap. I'm going to sew the back of the lace closure down and just work my way all the way around. I do it different ways every single time, to be honest. It kind of switches up. It just kind of depends, I guess, so pretty much I'm just sewing it all down so that it can be completely flat. And this is what you're going to do all the way until you are completely done. Just work your way around. It's nothing just too special, y'all. Sometimes I get a little irritated with the hair, so I'll get like the hot comb and kind of like get the hair out of the way. You know what I mean? But yeah. All right, y'all. So like I was saying, all I'm doing now is just going to sew down the back of the closure and just work my way on around, as you guys can see. And just make sure it's flat whenever try to get it as flat as possible whenever you're making your wigs, y'all, so that way it can lay as flat as possible and it won't have like any big gaps or anything. But yeah. And once I'm done making this wig, I am going to color it pretty dark, like a darker color, because it was more like on a brown side. So we're going to do it like maybe like a jet black for her. And pretty much, as you can see here, I went ahead and did the whole thing. Like I said, I did what I did to the other side. You're just going to repeat it to the opposite side. And y'all, the reason why that's like that is because my daughter's head size is at 22. And so that is just my way. Like whenever you have extra room in the cap, you can just kind of like fold it over like how I did and kind of sew it down. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Woo! Bless me. Okay, so anywho, her head size is a 22. And so it was just a little bit too much room in that cap. So I went ahead and sewed that down. So that is why you see it kind of like folded over the way that it is. All right, so now that we're done laying down the lace closure, we're going to go ahead and start adding the lines, the guidelines, which is, y'all, excuse my daughter back there. She wouldn't have my shorts on. I don't know why. I'm pretty much just showing you now. I'm about to go through and draw the lines, which are going to be my little guides to help me keep the tracks in their designated place, or just to have like just some type of guide, you guys. It's not really hard. It's really self-explanatory as you're looking at it. The lines don't have to be super, super perfect, but just something to give you a guide whenever you're placing the cap, and then under the what do you call it? You know, for you to, what am I trying to say, y'all? My mind, since I didn't sneeze, I'm just kind of like, anywho, whenever you lay the tracks down on the cap, when you're getting ready to sew it down on the machine, this is going to be your guide. Okay, so that's pretty much what you see me doing. I'm using chalk. Some people use metallic marker like the silver. I actually had one of those at one point, but I just use chalk. It's really simple, easy, whatever, you know. And you're just going to draw your lines on there, and that is what you're going to follow when you get ready to sew down the tracks on the cap. All right, and then after I'm done with that, I'm just really going to start the sewing process. So you can use that to just help you, like I said, to create your lines and everything like that. Go ahead and fill in those spaces where the measuring tape was at. Just fill it in as you see me doing. Nothing too hard, nothing too special. Fill it all in, okay? From this point here, you're then going to go ahead and start sewing it down. So I was threading my bobbin because I was only using one. My other ones are in my little closet right there, but I didn't feel like getting it. So I went ahead and threaded that one bobbin that I've been using, which is what you see me doing. And now I'm going to get ready to start sewing down the tracks on the cap to create the wig. Okay, so again, you guys, it's nothing too hard. It's really nothing too special. It's just really placing down your tracks, having a good the placement good on the wigs. I'm looking at it now. Just placing your tracks down on the lines that you created on the wig so it can be a guide for you. That's really all that I'm doing here. And as I'm getting to the end, you're going to back stitch. So you can do it maybe like 2 or 3 times. I do it maybe like 2 or 3 times. And that's really it to kind of lock it in. And then you're going to cut off that extra thread and then just keep it going, y'all. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just going to continue the same process. So you're going to do that all throughout while you're making the wig. The same thing over and over and over and over and over. And that is it. And before you know it, you're going to be done making your wig. So it's nothing too hard that you got to do. And remember to take your time. Just take your time and do it, you know, as slow as or as fast as you would like. There's no like rush to, you know, making the wig. Just do your thing, okay? And that's it. And then once you're done, you'll, you know, do whatever other steps that need to be done. So for me, once I'm done, I'm gonna have to shampoo this unit because it has like all type of hairspray and everything on there, because these bundles were actually used as a sew-in for my daughter. So it got like hairspray. It needs to be shampooed, conditioned, and like I said, we're going to color it more of a dark jet black color. I don't know if I'm going to come back and show you guys that part. If you follow me on my Facebook or Instagram, you may see pictures. If I post some pictures of it, I may or may not. But I just wanted to come on here and show you guys just a little quick video of how I make my wigs pretty much, and it was just quick and simple. Now if you would like for me to go really in depth, like step by step, zoom in on every single thing, then definitely drop some comments down below. I will do that. I don't mind. But again, like I said, y'all, it was just kind of like spare the moment. I just want to get on here and post a little video for y'all just so y'all can see what I do. I be in my zone, you know, playing my music, and I get it done. So I hope this video was a bit helpful to some. You know, it's pretty easy, and as you continue to practice and practice, you're just going to get better and better and better. I don't believe that practice just makes perfect, but I definitely believe that practice makes, you know, progress, and you'll only get better and better and better. You know, we may not be exactly perfect, or, you know, even though we might all strive to be, but, you know, at least it'll be your best as you continue to do it. It's just going to be, you know, you're just going to be going quick, moving just like that to make the wigs, you know. So anywho, Oh, and I didn't tell y'all what I kind of like put it on. So y'all can kind of see it here. It's a brother machine. So I got it on 4 for the zigzag. And then I think I got it on 4 for the tension as well. And I keep it there every time. I never change it. And that's just what I do for each wig. You can just kind of change it the way that you want. It's just your preference again of, excuse me. It's just your preference really when it comes to making a wig. So anywho, all right, y'all, so after showing y'all how I made that unit, it is done. The next thing I'm gonna do to it, I'm thinking about coloring it. I don't know if I'm gonna do a jet black or what, because you know this closure with Indian hair, it comes so dark. Some of the hair, like, it's not all, like, look, this one is kind of like a light brown, but for the most part it comes pretty dark, just like the other bundles right here. See, some of them may be a little bit of a lighter brown, but it's still like a dark brown. So with that being said, I actually I'm thinking about coloring this or either jet black or something. I don't know if I'm gonna do it into a bob. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I'm gonna do with this unit now that I'm done. But I just wanted to come show you guys, show you guys a quick video, just showing how I make the wigs or whatever. So yeah, I will be back with another video. I think I'm just gonna end it right here, but I am done with that one, you guys. So on to the next one, on to the next one. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, I want to thank you so much for watching. Again, it was just a little quick video of you guys just seeing me work, kind of like make a wig, nothing too special, you know, nothing too. But yeah, y'all, I will see you guys in the next video.